Good morning. Today I am in Tokyo. It's cloudy and overcast, not particularly good weather. It's probably about 14 degrees. And today I am going to go to the Honda collection hall at the Motegi circuit. My original plan was to take the train there, but it just seemed like such a kerfuffle to get from the station to the circuit because it's in the middle of nowhere. So I'm actually going to part take the train and part drive. I could have rented a car here in Tokyo and driven there, but the tolls are quite expensive. They're the same as a train ticket, plus you have to pay for fuel. If I don't take the tolls, then it's probably about a 3.5 hour journey. It's only 100 and something kilometers. So what I'm going to do is I am going to take a train to the station that's nearby, the main station nearby, which is called Utsunomiya or something. And from there I'm renting a car, and I'll rent a car from there and head over to the circuit. At the circuit they've got a Honda collection hall, and I'm not sure if there's anything else to see, but I'm quite excited. Also I've never ever driven a car in Japan, so I'm looking forward to that. I rented a car off Toyota Rent-A-Car, so it could be a Yaris or Vitz or something. Let's just make sure I don't get run over. Yeah, it could be a Yaris or Vitz or something, so I'm looking forward to that as well. So I'm walking right now to the station, and I'll catch up with you guys when I get on the train or find my train. Oh, I made it to the station. It's a big maze. There's so many entrances and exits, but I think I've got it. I need to go on that thing that says JR Shonan Shinjuku line. Right. Fortunately, the Japanese train metro system is very easily laid out. There's colours, there's names in both English and Japanese, and there's also numbers. So, like a platform 4. So everything is also numbered, all the stations. So even if you can't read English and Japanese, you can still count, which is very, very useful. Another useful thing is on Google Maps or whatever you're using, it tells you which platform you need to get on, which is also very, very useful. Made it with 9 minutes to spare. You know that because it's Japan, the train is leaving on time and it's not going to be late or anything like that. See how well disciplined everybody is? Everybody's queuing up on the lines on the floor. When the train comes in, they all get on, get off. No pushing, no shoving. This is another strange thing about Japanese trains, because they have this weird music playing when a train is coming, when a train is going. I'm not quite sure what any of them mean. So this train is scheduled to leave at 18 past. Yep, it's moving now and it's 18 past. Okay, this is my train, and I hope, well, it's very full. I just hope like it empties out a little bit. It's 2 hours on this. That was a tiring journey. It was just like a local train, so it wasn't very comfortable. I had an option of using Shinkansen, but it's just more than double the price. So I opted just to go for this train. Now, the place I want to go is called Richmond Hotel, and it should be around here somewhere. If I look at my Google Maps. Here it is, Toyota Rent-A-Car. Alright, I managed to pick up my car finally. I just pulled it at the side of the road here next to this Lawson convenience store. And it's a, I think 2022 maybe, Toyota Yaris. No idea what engine's in it. I think it's a 3-cylinder just by driving it, but I'm not too sure. It seems in pretty good enough condition. It's an automatic. I guess it's just like any other Yaris you might see on the road, nothing special. Inside, it's pretty basic spec. It's got is that lane departure. It doesn't appear to have cruise control. I think it's got a DCT box. Not a DCT, a CVT box. Again, not too sure about that. Otherwise, it's totally fine. It's got 34,000 kilometers on the clock. The weird thing about this car was the sat nav. It's in English. They knew I was coming, so they set all of the car up in English for me. But the problem it was when I went to type in the destination, so I put an address and then it's in Japanese, and I can't figure that one out. So instead I actually had to go to the phone number, and I put in the phone number for the Honda circuit, and it figured it out and was able to guide me using that. I mean, I could use Google Maps, but I did a bit of research on Reddit, and people were saying that Google Maps is no good in Japan, and to use the car sat nav, it's smarter than Google Maps or something like that. Right, so I'm just driving around in this car. I just pulled out the convenience store, and one thing you will notice is just how good the road condition is in Japan. There's very few potholes or anything like that. I haven't seen a single one. A bit like Holland, that's the only other place I've seen where the road surfaces are all absolutely spotless. It's been a while since I've driven a car with a steering wheel on the right hand side as well. I've mostly been driving left hand drive cars, so it's kind of took a couple of seconds to get used to it again. Now that I've been driving for about half an hour, there's a few things I've thought about the roads. First of all, they are small. Like, I mean, I come from the UK where we have small roads, but these are tiny. Like, they're narrow and there's not much space. Like, the lanes are very small. Another thing I've noticed in Japan is that the speed limits seem to be weirdly low. The general speed limit on non-highways is 60 kilometers an hour, which doesn't seem that high. I mean, in the UK, we'd probably be on some of these roads, we'd be doing 80 or 90 kilometers an hour. And on the highways, I believe it's either 90 or 100, which is still low, considering in Europe it's like 120. But that must be traffic density, the roads are small, or maybe the Japanese are just overly cautious. Like this road in the UK would be a solid 100 kilometers an hour, maybe 80, 50 miles an hour, 60 miles an hour. Here it's still 36 miles an hour, which is pretty slow in my opinion. But I seem to have arrived here, but I don't know what the game is. So I've just pulled up outside the Honda car museum, which is behind me, and little did I know, I've been looking, they've given me like a twin ring motegi guide. I thought it was just a racing circuit with a with the car museum on it, but it's just like a load of activities. I think it's mainly for children: go-karting, zip line, some other bits and pieces, like some nature things, animals or something like that. International racing course. Ride the world Grand Prix circuit in your own car. Do you think Toyota would let me take this on there? You have to come on an event date. Oh well, okay. I want to head into the museum. All right, Honda collection hall. A load of stuff in Japanese. Actually, they'll have bikes as well as just cars. I'm looking forward to seeing all of the stuff in here. I'm not a big Honda fan. I'll admit I've owned a couple. I've owned a Accord Type R, Civic Type R, 2 Civic Type Rs. Okay. Oh wow, it's big. S500. Is this a K car? 531cc. Generator. If you think about it, Honda just make engines. That's their absolute forte. I owned a couple of Hondas before. I owned the Civic Type R 2005, 2011, and one of those Accord Type Rs. Remember those? It was a 1999 model. It was okay, but nothing really. I don't know why I kept buying them. I kept thinking I think I was missing out on something like FOMO, and I bought it and I never really got into it. So this is like, okay, it's literally a bicycle with an engine on it. Yeah, I think Honda produced the most engines in the world, I believe. because they have big markets sewn up with motorcycles like India. And scooters in Vietnam and stuff like that. This is, I do like this. That's an Italian. Yeah, I literally know nothing at all about superbikes or motorbikes. Cars, yeah, but motorbikes and stuff, I have no idea. A lot of motorcycles. Okay. Wow. Right. It just gets bigger. I literally know nothing about motorbikes. I mean, they look good, don't they? But the only motor I've only ever ridden two geared bikes. That's a Honda CG125 and a Honda, or maybe it might be a Yamaha or something. It was a Honda 150 of some sort. I'm not sure. Did they do a CG150? And I rented that in Pakistan for a day. My mate was really into riding a motorbike, and he was just like, let's rent one and ride it around, and we just did. Otherwise, scooter I've ridden before, Honda 125 scooters. Yeah, when I was studying at university, I was studying at Manchester, and I used to have a scooter. It was cheaper than a bus pass. I paid 400 quid for the scooter, insurance was 100 quid, and road tax was a fiver, so... Okay, this hall is a bit more like it. More cars. These all racing cars that they have. V12, 10,000 RPM, 400 PS. Top speed 350 kilometers an hour, and that was in 1967. Crazy, innit? These are touring cars, I believe. That's what they're called. Yeah. Race spec car. Japan Touring Car Championship. Right, let's go take a look at the motorbikes first, and then the cars. Oh, okay, so these are just like your everyday bikes. Wow, there's so many. There's just so many of them. This is a Cub, isn't it? Is it? Yeah, Super Cub. Okay. They made a modern version of this. I remember seeing that. I saw one in Vietnam the other month. I wonder if they have my scooter in here. Mine was a Honda Dillon SES 125. Honda Juno. It's their second scooter. Oh, what's this? Oh, this is Honda's first scooter. The Juno was an all-weather alternative to a car. That was in This is amazing, honestly. Like, I'm not sure if I'll come across in the video quite right, but just seeing all of these bikes, you can see all the light reflecting off them and all the different colors. It's pretty impressive. Pretty impressive, yeah. Yeah, I've seen these. They made a new one of these as well. A Honda Gorilla, I think, or one of these small bikes. Oh, I've seen this one before. This is one that like packs up or something. It's like folding. What does it say on here? Honda Monkey. No, was it that? No, that's that one. Yeah, could be folded to fit in a four-wheeled vehicle, making it a trunk bike for outdoor recreation. Yeah, it folds up somehow. I've seen it being folded up. Yeah, see, look, it says carrying point, and you pick it up and just put it in the back of your car. Pretty cool. That's so nice. There's nobody here. I've got the place to myself. That's a Yamaha. I was going to say why is that there, but why is there Super as well? So, oh, lead 125. Okay, this is so retro design. I think this scooter is on Terminator, isn't it? Terminator 1. She rides a scooter that looks a bit like that. This is interesting. What is this? Is it three wheels? Yeah, three-wheeled. Honda gyro, non-slip differential. For travelling on rough roads. Well, I guess they don't have my scooter, but they've got a lot more. Like all of these old bikes, I have no idea about any of these. They all look very similar to me. Big engines though on these, 4-cylinder. Oh, this says Honda-matic on it. So it's an automatic transmission. Yeah, with an automatic transmission. 47 PS. Doesn't say what year it is. No, doesn't say what year it is. Honda, I think this is a Honda Goldwing. Yeah, Honda Goldwing. Quiet and comfort, 6-cylinder engine, Jesus. 97 PS. Reverse gear. It's almost like a car, isn't it? I think these things have radios and stuff like that as well. Yeah, it looks good. Is that heating? Like, because it's got air vents. It says air pressure control there. Is that like... Is that the suspension? Oh, yeah. Okay, let's go into the next tour, which is just cars, which is more what I want to see. But they got power products as well. This is a Carrier. Honda lawnmower. Oh, they got a bunch of generators as well. There's one of their generators I've used which is good. It's a briefcase. It's called a briefcase and it's really, really compact. Like these ones are loud. I used one of them before at work. Motors, outboard motors. What is it? Honda Civic, aren't they? Civic Shuttle. 1983. I just about remember these cars when they were driving around. Honda Civic. I think my mum used to have a Civic. It was in gold colour. Similar to this, I think. It might have been similar to this one. I'm not old enough to remember. Oh, this is really, really old. 1969. This is this, yeah, a K car, I believe. I assume this has not been used ever. Like the interior plastics are faded. Unless it's been restored. It's got kilometers on it. 41,215 kilometers. So it's been restored. Good old NSX. This has got to be worth a lot of money. V6. I remember when you used to play Gran Turismo. this is the view you used to get of the NSX. S2000, which in my opinion still looks like it hasn't dated badly in my eyes. I think even though it's like a, what are we on to now? 25-year-old design. It was launched in 1999. Yeah, 1999 model, and it still looks reasonably okay. It's a Honda Beat, I think, 660cc. This looks, I like this. Is it 1965? Yeah. I just like the design. It looks so good. This is a Honda Carry, a small van. Yeah, light truck. Another Honda Carry. Is this new? Let's see if it's got a mileage reading. 26,000 kilometers. What have we got here? Honda Vamos. Very nice. These designs are just so good, aren't they? Yeah, this is I think is this the car that new electric Honda is based on? I think one of these is like a remake of it. Oh, this is a K car. Another K car. Very small, aren't they? Yeah, I'm going to rent a K car next time. specifically. This is new. This is 161 kilometers on it. Right. What about this one? I can't see inside. They've got a couple of K-vans. They still look the same. The ones they make. They've got a couple of K-vans. They still look the same. The ones they make. Is this new? No, this is also used. Yeah, this is a very, very nice haul. I like this one. I just like looking at these cars. It's a shame they didn't have like their like an Accord Type R or something. Why do they have this shuttle? Yeah, pretty cool, pretty cool. Okay, let's go and have a look at the gift shop. T-shirt, Civic T-shirt, how much is it? Oh, 3,000 yen, £20. That's pretty cool, I like that. So less than £2. What's this? Badges. Little bags. Let's see what else they got inside here. Are these like prints? Yeah, the prints on like a microfiber cloth. Yeah, it's pretty cool though. Shame it's bikes. Oh, do you have cars? That's good actually. It's about £6 for one of these. Problem is I don't have space in my luggage to like start picking up souvenirs. What's this? Oh, that's a little spanner shaped pouch, I think, for like coins or something. A bunch of different caps. Oh, there's a lot of things. What are these stickers? That's cool. It's a motorcycle helmet keyring. They have a good selection of t-shirts, but I don't particularly want one. pretty cool. Nothing cool enough to get me to buy it, unfortunately. What's in here? Lounge with a vending machine and some helmets. Alright, that concludes our little tour of Honda. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you did, don't forget to hit like and subscribe, it'll really help me out. Also, I've got another similar video for Toyota coming up, and thank you ever so much for watching, and I'll catch up with you guys next time.